The fact that they saved everything is crazy. Oh, you know who didn't actually do everything, huh? Oopsie. One sec, I didn't log in right. I don't want to give everyone my password. That'd be an absolute disgrace. Pretty sure that password was wrong. Valorant update, yeah. Alright. We're back online. Let's start, I don't know, talking about things. So... wait for people to show up and then whatever happens, happens there. Give everyone like 5 minutes, 5-ish minutes. Ba 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 da da da. I guess I don't know what. It's kind of hard to try to teach like advanced mechanical skill because it really isn't advanced. A lot of it is just kind of like practice comes first. Like if you don't practice, you might as well just give up. The practice is like really important. So I do have a little bit of gripe, or not gripe, gripe's the wrong word. But a lot of it is like identify what our weaknesses and then practice it until it's like second nature. I mean, what do you want me to say? I don't know. Come this way. Don't W key. Or WA peak or something like that. I don't know. There's a lot of things people do that I can harp on. Okay, it is 7:05. I'm gonna wait for the... Actually, I'll be one of the wise sages here and wait for the note to come up. That's where the big majority of people show. I don't know, is this far away? Far enough away, rather? Probably, right? It seems fine-ish. Oh good, he's cringe like me, let's go. You got mail. God, I remember creating so many plays with a playbook like this. Oh, it just brings me back. I just literally nostalgia kicked in. I actually found old files of mine on an old PC where I built hardcore playbooks, and I looked at them and they were trash. Trash, by the way. I think I made them like 2 years ago, but they like had like I don't remember the Haven ones. The Haven ones are probably not as egregious because I mean The map is literally take C, garage, take A long, and then reset and go where you want. What's up, King? How's it going? Just waiting for people to join in. I'll answer mechanic questions that you have right here. And if you don't have any, that's fine. We'll be doing a VOD review of a colleague. I'm starting to just review the VODs. Like, I don't care if you're here. Like, if you're here, whatever. I'd rather just teach people. If I can have a conversation, better, but like, I'm antisocial. I'm not about that. But how's it hanging? Hopefully you're doing well. How are your limits? Actually, isn't it like, it's more like strokes, yeah. Yeah. Like, drawing is more in strokes. So it's like... yeah, something akin to this. Okay. All right. Maybe I'm done drawing. And just kidding. No, I'm not. Huzzah! All right. Anyway. So the mechanics class is usually the easiest. I mean, same with utility usage. Like, the macro class is hard, right? Because like mechanics are like, can you perform this action? Yes or no? Yes. Move on. No. Practice it. I'm curious, like, are there any inputs of like movement that you don't know? Because I remember I wanted to make a movement guide at some point, and it's just like, why? Because a lot of it you can just tell people, like, oh, the input is this button and this button at the same time, or oh, it's this button into this button, or into this button. It leads to that. I think I taught somebody how to do comboing as well. Don't mind me. Anyway. All right, 10 minutes has passed. If they're here, they're here. All right, so when it comes to mechanical practice, and I'll show it here, we'll launch the game. But like, when it comes down to it, there's a couple of things you can do. The first thing you can try, of course, is watching professional players play and then attempting to recreate what they do. As barbaric as that sounds, and as like, it's very, very trial and error-esque, which is a little annoying, right? Compared to like other things, like, so mechanics is kind of hard to deduce what theory is, because theory implies that there is some like innate knowledge and learning that needs to be done to master this skill. And if we don't understand the theory of why we do something, then we can't perform the action properly. And so a lot of things I get are in terms of movement. Movement, like, people can kind of figure out the theory of aiming. Aiming theory is actually pretty easy comparatively to movement. Movement is a lot harder. Not only because there's more total inputs that you can do, but because like the combination of inputs also matters. And so if you can't do the necessary input properly, well then you come across something akin to this. Where, let's just say you don't know how to peek an angle properly. And you just like do like a weird step. Here, let's actually just, I'm gonna make it the most egregious example. Like you do this. Like if you WD around corners. Like already we're starting at a bad spot, right? Because like if we don't have the proper, I mean, despite the fact that it's just one key, right? I think the one that most people don't know is the jump spot. Which is a little tough because it's, so there's like two options where you jump, come this way. If you're not comfortable doing it the other way. And the other way is like, you make like a, you do it in a counterclockwise way. Or like a clockwise way, depending on where you're standing. And so it would be like, you would W to the corner, you would jump. You would press A, S, then D. And then bada bing, bada boom, you've reset. And now you're scout, like now you're jump spotting. And if you don't know the input, it's kind of tough, right? Same with like air strafing. Many people don't know that like, if you jump, you have to also like press the key to the side that you're jumping to, and you have to look that way, right? So if you go here, you like W and A, and then you move your mouse. And so like you usually do this to like go farther. All right, and so let's do like one without air strafing, and then one with. Right? There's a notable gap. And people don't know that input because that's the one time you actually do want to W and like do another separate movement key, right? Because it allows you to go forward or further. And so like that mechanical skill is like really important and impactful because if you're getting chased down, you need to get out of dodge as quickly as possible. But yeah, a lot of like the movement combos kind of consist of like understanding which combo you want to do. You want info, safe info, you jump spot, kind of baity info, and then you can kind of commit to a fight after. You kind of wall peek, or like you bait shots by throwing shoulder, or you can go wide, or you can do like some crouch peek shenanigans, right? And then this is also just coupled by like your ability to like shoot things. This is more like aim, but like when we incorporate movement, this is more like crosshair placement, right? This is probably head height. A little bit of a correction. You kind of get the gist, right? So that's why it's like there's not a whole lot of new things for me to say when it comes to these classes that I haven't already said, and I'm not just gonna keep repeating them because they're all pretty basic. It's like, do you know how to jump spot? No. How do you learn how to do it? Okay, well, is there any skill necessary? Well, you should probably know how to... You should probably know how to, like, jiggle peek first, alright? That's a pretty easy... And that sets, like, the baseline for this, because we have to add 2 more inputs, right? Because we have to add a W and an S press. But it's still essentially a jiggle peek. Like, at its core. And that's pretty much it, man. It's like... Bada bing, bada boom. Cool. Anyway, that's enough about that. We did our obligatory 15 minutes of class. Let's get into the VOD reviews. All right, we got a fun little review from Mr. Mojo. Okay. Weapon spoons down. I he's here. Welcome in, dude. I was gonna do it with or without you, man. No worries, no worries. Hello, hello. All good, no worries. Oh, I see. I got you. Don't worry. Word. My magic marker, you're funny. Um so what are D3? I think Ascendant 1. Okay. Word. Okay. Perfect. Alright, cool. You'll go back. Bang. So, let's talk Sova. We're Sova Ascent. Bada bing, bada boom. Let me just open this to the right. I want to be able to type out your notes in earnest. Sweet. There you are. There we have it. Okay, so we'll just let it ride. I think what the early notes. Let's see. So early notes were a lot of like utility timing. And so we're going to have a little bit of focus on this in particular, because those are your like old notes. So we'll take a quick little look. Yep. All right. This guy's locked in. This guy is definitely locked in. Look at him go. Okay. Yeah, waiting for information. That's good. We usually don't use this when it's pistol round, due to the fact that like bada bing, bada boom, they'll tell you. Unless they don't tell you, in which case then you have to use it. But so far life's good. Free information. They called A. Bet.
I gotta come down.
I'm down for the fast rotate. Okay. Yeah, fight this guy. Yep, fight this guy.
Spike planted.
Get wrecked. Get wrecked. So let's see. How do you enter this smoke? Because it's a very interesting way. I think you path into this smoke in a weird way. Because you know they're in here, right? Like they're in the smoke. Like because they're making noise on the rope. Like they're going like crazy on the rope. We have to identify how we have to come into the smoke. And so there's a couple of ways you can do this. First way is to come from here. Do a little crouch. And then crouch, turn, do your thing. Right. Or we need to be using these, like, especially if they're giving us sound cues, like get in smoke for double up. You saw them on minimap. Yeah. Perfect. But like, I'm down. You see this guy on minimap, right? And because he's there, we want to come into this not like directly. We want to like there's a better way of getting into this. Like running straight into a smoke is prime time for getting canceled, right? And honestly, even if you don't come into this smoke properly, this guy honestly just dunks on you, right? Look at this like reaction, right? You react, you're on the head, you already shot your bullet, which is kind of tough, right? We're already a bullet in, we kind of missed up here, but this guy turns, one tap, like as nitpicky as I can get. I mean, you kind of just have to shrug your shoulders at that one, because that dude hits you from the top turnbuckle. Not a whole lot you can do there, man. Yeah, and you just got absolutely zoned, man. And then I don't care about this.
Hit someone.
And I'm down for mid, right? This is a good spot. I'm actually down for this. This position, me likey. But let's see, because the timing was fine. Yeah, you didn't use it at first, and like your team died on site. I'm not too mad. Yep, getting upper. I mean, these guys are running off A. There's noise B. Yep. Yep. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. In my thought process, for why I wouldn't, while I would be willing to take more risk, this is a very unrisky play, right? And then also the follow-up is what we have to, like, go into this, right? Because it's you with a classic, and this dude Heaven, who is definitely not shooting anybody who is getting scanned by this bottom, right? Might see one if it gets spotted here, but this dude's just getting spammed down. And so, because, like, we don't need this early, because we know they're on B, right? We know this, so we don't need it for information, and so we need to use it to fight. And who's fighting? No one. Like, your team's still rotating. If we just chill and then, like, retake as a squad, because we don't have, this is not a flood. What I think is going to happen is you're going to shoot this dart, someone's going to break it, they're going to maybe spam you, or if you come out, you die, and then your team's playing retake without you. Like, so unironically, it didn't, and you like scan 3, and you. Yo. Yeah, okay. So I am a bit of a prophet, but you did scan all of them. You got so much information, right? Information overload. What we learned is that all of them are on site, which we knew already. So we didn't have to make this play. This is really, I'm down for, so like, here's how I would frame this on a pistol round if you're going to go for this play. If you're going to go for this play, we would skip the dart because you're like, I just want to fight them on a timing because playing a full retake against better guns is not going to work, right? And because of that, I'm down for you to just walk out of this smoke, take the fight. Risky play, for sure. Definitely not the best play, but you could probably catch someone off guard, maybe get one, and then die. And I'm cool with that. But after your presence is known, you cannot step out of this smoke. You actually have to wait for it. So you can't, like, push out by yourself. Because then you saw what happened. And then you place into a 4v5. They get hard walked.
26 no,
These guys are actually trash. Unironically, unrecognizably bad. These guys have no threat assessment whatsoever, right? You shouldn't win this round. If your team has you, okay, they don't have you, cool, which is good. I'm happy. Wow, you were solo B, huh? Okay, dude, okay. All right, it's kind of awkward. You're only okay. So if you're ever in this situation where it's like a 4-stack and you're alone B, you have to get as much early information out there as possible. I honestly think you need a Sova dart like here or here. If there's a better one, which I don't think there is unless you land it in this window, and I do not have a lineup for that. I don't. I'll throw my hands up in defeat. I don't have a lineup there. All of them missing, looking like y'all. That's me when it's cold. Don't worry about it. I'm the same. But yeah, we need early information so that these guys can react as fast as possible. So I wonder what you're going to do. If you sit here and do nothing, will you lose?
Gonna play.
Coming A.
Wow, they're actually going to run into your stack. Okay. So yeah, your job is to like cover the gaps now, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, covering the mid gap. Yep, easy. Yep, easy. I think your next threat, if it was coming, would be right here. Right, because that's them rotating. There'll be another one deep here. They're just gonna follow this guy. So,
I can dart bot.
Yeah, I think there's gonna be one more. And if there's not, they've walked B.
They walked at B.
Yep. This guy knows. They had a lurker A. They might cancel go A. I'm down for you to check, though. I wouldn't drone. Absolutely wouldn't drone. Yeah, one in spawn. So you know where two are, right? They're two this way.
I'm gonna dart spawn. Nope.
Yeah, no.
Spike planted.
Yep, so let's see how you play this. If you play here and you want to play here, please drone. Like the second you get across this wall, just drone close. Get as much info as you can, right? Because this guy died here. This route is possible. You're alone. These guys are going to take the 2v1, so you have to play really patient back here. If not, you're kind of relying on a lot of these a lot of this area is like really bad to fight in. So like if you try to scale here and try to fight, it's really awkward. And so like if you play passively, that's fine if you don't want to drone, but I would play super slow. Yeah.
Last player standing.
Main. I'm gonna smoke off. I can smoke off Spike.
Do it.
Yeah, there's no way. Oh no, that guy's too good, man. That guy's too good. Tough, man, tough. Yeah. I'm actually down for your play. It was actually probably really correct to play slow here. I think that the drone immediately would be really strong. Because then it gives like noise to this play. So that like they come out, you drone. And then they like shoot this guy. They kill him for free and this guy kills two. Which is like, that dude should never kill two.
One enemy remaining. Last player
Like the fact that he kills two is actually a crime.
standing.
And then you losing to him is just like, you had angle, you peeked in, and he just reacted faster. Yeah, oops. That's tough. I would definitely feel a little wacky. All right. Our economic stability is down. Theirs is up. We're just gonna walk down mid, yeah? Surely we just walk down mid, take a risk, see what they got. What? I need to figure out where this Vise wall is. Ah, standard play.
Why?
Take a risk, take a risk. No. The same kind of idea. This utility timing is not only too selfish, because, like, what's the follow-up? We hear that the wingman's planting. They're clear, if they're good, they're not going to give you the opportunity, or they're going to post up in a position that like feels better than what like you were given, right? Because this is smoked, right? This is the situation. And you have a sheriff. Like you might kill one or two, but then now they're in deep post plant. There's a mid lurker. And there's no follow through. If you walked out of this smoke, it's the kind of same idea with the risk taking that we talked earlier. If you walk out of this smoke, I think it's an excellent play because they're not going to expect it. And if they do expect it and one tap you, it's like, whatever, I didn't have a good gun anyway. Like the chance of me winning this fight was higher than the chance of us winning the round. So I'm definitely down for the fight. But like the second you do this, they're going to look for you. Broken immediately. Wow, nice shot.
Spike planted.
So now they immediately turn their attention to heaven, which is good because you actually got one. Good shot. But now you're like the retake is a little awkward, right? Alright, I'm actually down for you to come over and help fight this guy, by the way. This is like a good read. Like this guy's out here in the open. You've turned fight. This guy fights with you. He dies. You're up 4v3. Now you can just trade out and win. But nope. You die. Do you get traded out at least?
No. No.
No. No, you didn't. Oh, that's sad.
No, no.
Oh, whatever. It's fine. On average, they trade you out.
It's pretty B.
Early information is kind of interesting to me. But I'm down if you recognize that they're just like hitting sites fast. I'm down.
Can you smoke in front of us?
Smoking.
Yep. Kill this guy. Nice. Let's see. Yep. I'm down. Yeah, I'm down. Fight with your boy. This is a good round.
Enemy remaining.
Spoken like I knew that round was over. I'm down. Okay, but now we have to like this is when you recognize that like yeah. You got it. You were like, okay, they're just rushing. And that's the thing I've been trying to institute in a lot of students because a lot of people don't see this pattern or like they don't try to look at what the attackers are doing. And honestly, the only round that these goobers didn't just rush a site is when they had economic disadvantage. And so when we like see them like minimap or like we see like they have economic disadvantage, now we have to expect like, okay, they might pull some like take space, relocate, reposition, retake space, stuff like that. They're gonna be a little bit more sneaky. But these guys are pretty honest. They're like, we're going to make noise and we're going to hit site. We do not care. Which is fine. I mean, hey, that's a play. Hello, hello, hello. I'm down.
Bro, when do you see?
Yep, and bam. Hey.
I'm gonna.
Gotcha.
Adapt or die!
Man, that was a raw rip and I liked it. This would have been really good if they were fighting off the flood, but I'm actually down. I'm down for that rip. I mean, yeah, I got value on average. It does too, honestly. So now we know one's heaven. Yep. I'm down to take this fight.
Starting heaven.
One's heaven, one's heaven.
All right, bet.
He went mid, he went mid.
Oh, easy. Let's go.
Nice.
Bomb's on main, bomb.
I mean, yeah. Your position is honestly fine. I think in the mid round in a 3v2, when you have control of Spike, I'm actually down to like be in like this extremity where we're like watching this. But then like in an instance, we can turn around and help fight if we like get info.
They could come C2 on this.
One enemy
And they did.
remaining.
I think you clearing door would have been fine. But honestly, this is fine too, where we like consolidate and like we just take contact somewhere where we have angle advantage. I just got a 4K. Let's go. Yeah, and so like your job is just watch backside.
I'm not holding heaven.
I honestly think you should just. What's the angle here? Actually, let me find it. Because in this scenario, I'm actually down for you to take backside, but I would just hug this wall until. This is kind of awkward because you're exposed to heaven. Maybe I would just go all the way and just hold this line, like you're about to do. Yeah, and you're just chilling in this line, yeah.
Main.
Nope, main.
Dart and 5.
No, just off their contact.
Smoking it again.
Yeah, smoking.
Yeah.
He's peeking.
You pulled out util in a situation where we can just pull out the gun, right? Because Dark gets us like guaranteed information. We didn't need it, right? Because we knew they were main. If we're just ready to fight, this guy doesn't have a play. And life's good. Because like off their contact, you swing, you kill. If they don't like kill him, and we're chilling. Fortunately, they just absolutely cruised him. I'm down for this. Yep. Made early info. This is a round. I think they have economic disadvantage. Let me check real quick. Surely you won 3 rounds in a row. And they bought every round. Do you look at this thing? Press tab. Please press tab. Press tab. Come on. I know you want to press tab. Holy moly. Did you really gather all that information in like 0.2 of a second? Good. It's gravy. Okay. They actually can buy, which is which means this is probably still a rush until they can't buy. I mean, nothing else to grasp. I'd say they're decently close to Jet Knives, but they're not really farming it. I mean, yeah, that's it. All right, there we go. Fine. Okay, good. Okay.
This Clove is a pro.
You looked at the kills, I could tell.
Revealing area.
Yeah.
But I'm down. Yeah, get ready to swing out of this. Yes. I'm also done.
That's inside. Two inside.
Yes, good play. All good. You got traded out. That's fine.
Spike planted.
No? Oh! One's backside.
One enemy
Inside,
remaining.
backside.
Last player standing.
Bruh.
Huh.
I'm smoking heaven.
I mean. Oh, that's a sick
What a
plant.
plant spot.
That's so sick. Yeah, that was a sick plant spot. Oh, that's so tough. Yeah, no, all good. I mean, your involvement was good. Swung out, killed this guy. Let's see.
Last one side. Two inside.
One guy dies. Oh, that guy got flashed. Yeah, I was wondering why. Yeah, this guy got flashed. He can't hold you. Yeah, and then he tries to swing out, but he's too slow.
Maybe I should.
He should, but like, yeah, he got flashed. Unfortunate.
My thanks.
Fast A? Yeah, I do not think they're mid. We've identified that they're just rushing. Oh, yeah, I would have died.
Onside,
What?
onside, and smoke.
What?
smoke.
What the?
That's not good.
I mean,
Spike down.
I'm happy. Okay, we're playing retake now. The protocol that allows you to flood is if somebody's on site. If you guys speed up and try to take this 2v2, I'm gonna be mad.
I'm walking mid again.
Yeah, this is where we this is
One enemy remaining. Last player
40.
standing.
Hey, you got him though. I think you went a little fast, but you got him though. Justified if it worked, it worked. Honestly, because they're down numbers, they're gonna make aggressive plays. So if you guys are like patient, you usually can wait them out. Is usually like the design. Like if there's somebody alive on site and you're like routing this way, that's when you throw the dart and you come fight with your boys because it matches intention. But the second you guys all lose sight, it's just retake time, which is annoying, but like it happens. Let's see.
Flash mid.
Yep, we have in for mid.
Get out of my
Take
way.
flight.
Yeah, okay, dude. Okay, man.
I'm not fighting that.
Yeah, this is awkward. I would not fight out of this. This is super awkward. Like, you swinging out of this, you're just exposing to this and this. Like, if this guy swings, maybe. But I would not swing unabated.
There's a lot, man.
Ha!
Hey, swung. Yep. Oh, you're in a swung. Oh,
One enemy
Yeah.
remaining.
looking good today. Howdy, howdy, y'all. I guess I should say howdy, chats. Howdy, howdy. Yeah, they were nice shots. Thank you, thank you. Have that aura of... I don't know what kind of aura I would give myself, but it's something.
I remember.
Yeah, just aura. Oh yeah, this is gonna be real sick. Hold on. This guy's falling into like a really sick play. Watch this. They're going to try to come up real quickly, right? This is gonna be just like their standard rush play. This guy's gonna dart here. These players are going to die, and the round's over. Watch.
Enemy spotted B.
I'm playing for dart.
Yep. And he darts.
One side.
This guy died.
Um,
Wow, okay, just kidding. What? This was like the best play. What? No, that's so sad. Dies. Oh,
one side.
this guy gets scanned. Everyone's scanned. Ah, man, I think... Oh, well.
Running it down.
Yeah. And now you're kind of in a position where you kind of have to fight this guy short because they're definitely going to scale and like pincer you if they're like worth their weight in anything.
Spike planted.
Yep. Bet. Killed that guy twice. I'm down. I'm also down for you to start taking risk. Because you have two flankers. Like, I'm down.
I'm gonna get wrapped. I'm gonna get knifed. One's mid site. I missed.
No, I do think they're backside still. Oh, he actually canceled the walk. Yeah. You're aware of the threat and he just was ready for you. That's unfortunate. Let's see. Was this avoidable? Ah, no, we just kind of didn't like expect them there. Right? Because it wasn't like a deady here. It was like we immediately went to this threat. So we just missed the timing on him and he peeked us. Should we be expecting like someone to push there? Maybe, maybe not. Oh wait, you said you knew it too. Just kidding. You don't get the pass, right? Because you're like, I knew it. And so if you know it, we're just gonna assume that you're correct. Like if you have a read, trust your instinct. We'll just hold this guy, and life's good. But then do your boys have you? No, they don't. Unfortunately.
I don't hear anything, B.
That's the A. Yep.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
Your ults are so good, dude. How many times have you thrown this ult from like a mid rotator spot into A man? Like not this game because I've seen you do it twice, but like you have gotten like good value out of both of them. I think what, like a total of what, that was 160, 80, 80, 80. Like that's a lot of value from your ult there, bud. Like this is practice. How many times you've probably done this, what, like a 1,000 times or something crazy? Because that's actually insane. That's good value. I mean, I was about to give you, I was gonna give you flack for not ulting off of information, but that's straight up so much value, and you threw it like exactly where it needed to go, exactly where they're going to go, that like it was practiced. So I'm down.
A lot of people hit 80.
Quite literally the whole team. Yeah. This is where the flood starts. Everyone's ready. You.
in.
Yep. This is good dart. Yeah. That was such a good dart.
Drone in. Last row, both remain.
I'm down. I'm down for the drone too.
Why are they probably rotating off of this? No way.
Once he
I'm down. Yeah. Get it fishing. True. Yeah, they ran away. Yeah, we wait for this to pop.
One mid.
Yeah, mid and B, huh? Wait, fight this guy mid. Oh, never mind. Alright, cool. Whatever. This round's free.
Spike planted.
I've done it before.
I mean, the guy's probably deep here, yeah? Unlikely backside. Yeah, I think he's deep. Oh, yeah, you got aggressive because he had to. But no, that was good. I like that. That was a good play. I like that run. Utility looked nice. I mean, they're another rush team. I mean, your defense, you kind of got lucky. These guys are just rushing a lot. And it's like, it's so easy.
Spike down B.
Yep.
One mid, one more mid.
Dude's so free. Okay, now you get to choose whether not to fight this mid guy or fight this B guy. Because I'm honestly down as long as you do it with your squad.
Pushing close, bottom.
One enemy.
Never mind. He just runs at you. This guy runs at you. That was a W, like, A peak. This guy... What?
One mid, one mid.
Watch this real close. Because this guy's actually, like, a lobotomite. Right? This guy is moving this way, but he's moving forward at the same time.
One enemy remaining.
Actual lobotomite. Okay, cool. And now this guy gave you a sound cue, so he knows their backside.
I'm holding right side.
Yeah.
I got left. Oh, I fell!
All good. We got him. Hey, another good round. Fortunate, maybe. But hey, if it works, it works. Alright. So I think on defense, I think your utility timing has gotten a lot better on defense, which is like really, really good. Which was definitely like the bulk of, because like when you decided to use utility, it was a good time to use it generally, right? But I think the overall timing of when we start to like make the plays is off, if you feel me, right? Like I think the one distinction that like you struggle with, and like this is like what's getting you off the fence, and these are like reinforcing some bad plays, is like we don't know when it's like flood versus retake. And so like the condition set is equivalent to if people are on site, or not people, because that's not a good enough metric, because enemies also count as people. And so we should say team on site. And so the more people you have on site, the more you would look to flood. The less people you have on site, or more specifically, none, we look to retake. And then we like leverage numbers into it. Of course, you don't have to like do like perfect, like, what was the word? You don't have to do like perfect, like big plays, excellent, like you don't have to do like some crazy dart flash combos. You don't have to do like layering or anything. Just like knowing the difference between the two and when to set up for one of the two and like how to set it up is probably more, I think, the big thing that you honestly struggle with, because we found a couple of rounds which, if we knew the difference, we could have made either a more level-headed decision or taken an even greater risk that could have provided more value to the team. All right. And so I'm going to make that your defense note. Allow me to type that out to you. Actually, I think also we should make this distinction as well, that holding also matters. So like actually holding the site, because these are not exclusive, right? These are both like retake phenomena. And so like think like there's like three things you can do. You can either hold, flood, or retake. And this is usually, all these options are usually holding, like teams on site. And then like these two conditions are like bomb is being planted. So you have more numbers, or you just do a standard like team is ready. And so like that's how you would perform like all of these actions, or like all of these like are the triggers to then, now this utility is going to be used this way. I'm going to go here for this position or like this situation, right? And so between retaking, flooding, and holding. Okay. All right. Other than that, you actually had a pretty stellar defense, all things considered. Oi.
Switching sides.
Oi, oi, oi. Okay. I am going to assume somebody's calling rounds. I trust that people are actually calling things, especially you. You're like coach and captain. I'm sure you're calling like, oh yeah, we're going this site, or we're gonna do this or this. So I'm trusting you to have that distinction. You go under? You're at under, but not up here. I find that a lot of initiator players, when they're rushing B, route heaven. But then again, I think I just see everyone routing heaven, unless they just want to go under because they need a body here. Like, you can't just send your whole team heaven. Honestly, I only go under if like I see two people hovering heaven, and it's like, okay, we don't need any more to go heaven. Actually, I have a lurker A too. Is this a fake?
Drop in a smoke.
Yeah, I'm done.
Top of library, on top of library.
Enemy spotted.
He dropped down, I think.
Yo, there's nobody here.
One pushed up mid, bend on mid.
Fighting with you.
One tower.
Evan! Playing for
Yep.
danger.
I'm done.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I can't see.
That's fine.
I'm also smoked off, I'm smoked off.
Yep.
This might be fucked here, bro.
This is fine.
Enemy spotted B.
Yep. You swinging out was a kind of a little. It was a little presumptuous, right? Because you're low HP. I wish I caught it before you did it, because then I would look like a saint or oracle. It's like we're low HP. We're basically a free kill. We want to make them peek us, because then now they have like the situation disadvantage, right?
Last player standing.
Wow, and actually everyone died. Wow. I wasn't a prophet. I didn't stop him in time. Your entire team got shafted too. That's annoying. Oh well. Not,
Then I got smoked.
that part's not your fault. I think you swinging was a little
Play.
iffy.
Or ghost.
Hey, what? I mean, you asked a question. What's the right play? Not buy the shock.
Is this the right play?
So, okay. Here's how you should view Academy if you have like if it's the right play or not. And if you want to go sheriff, you can't buy shock. And if you want to go like, because the number is like 4,300 is like the number you want to go to. All right, because that's util plus like guns and armor. Right, that's like the big thing. We know that's like the magic number. Don't have to hear that a bunch of times from me. But that's ideally what we want to go for, and that's what you want to settle on. And so when we buy the sheriff is we're taking a risk to make this round as competitive as possible, but we don't want to use utility because we don't want to use too much of our money to do so. Right? I think the Reyna has the right idea. I know it's a Reyna, so like I give him some slack because it's like, why buy utility? I'm a Reyna, I'm just gonna shoot you. But this guy bought sheriff, no utility. Same with these two, right? They're not buying additional utility with the sheriff. It's just like we bought sheriff, and that's it.
I'll go ghost.
And so yeah, you doing ghost or the like if you're gonna buy the shocks, you go ghost or you go classic, and life's good. But I would do something weird here. This is me like I'm down to farm orb, kind of see what they give you.
We don't have love.
Some dude went down mid. I mean, as I'm pulling out utility, I'm looking at the minimap, right? Because we can't shoot anybody. I see this guy mid. I'm like, whoa. What the? This guy has economic advantage. This guy's pushing down by himself. I would converge on that in a heartbeat. I'm coming this way. We're fighting these guys. Get this guy's attention. We're coming.
Bombo. Backside!
Yeah. Go kill. See, yeah, now it's like, oh, if I cut through mid, this would be so sick. Unfortunately, this guy is just ahead of it. Kills the two.
Not bad.
Last player.
Wow. This is tough. Yeah, anyway. So we actually got a lot of damage off, which is good. And so now I would call a standard round.
Gecko played like hell. Watch out.
I'm down.
No distraction.
Okay.
Scanning ahead.
I mean, yeah, I would honestly be going. Yeah, you're so base for that, by the way. That dude ults, I'm going, because like their defense is ripped.
Destabilizing.
That's scaring the shit out of me. Yeet!
No peeking.
Bruh. I'm down for you to chuck that off the utility. It's a good utility combo.
One enemy remaining.
Alright, little free round.
Gun here.
Now the calls to go mid. Weird round. Okay, I'm down. I'm down for a weird round.
Scanning ahead. Show me a
We just took rope up to us.
No peeking.
I feel like it's awkward to stand here. So if you're like routing this way, you like route slowly, break door, or you like jump down. It's really awkward to just stand here. Yep. You opt to jump. I'm done. They opt to break.
Deploying drone.
Oh, yeah, two.
Spike down mid.
You smoke.
All good. Tough. Cool. And your boys got you. Let's go.
I lost my pet rock.
And another B hit. I've honestly established that their B is kind of weak, and I don't know what their A looks like.
I can drone.
So I'm down.
Deploying drone.
One's how, one's how, one's how.
Revealing area.
Nah, this is a little.
Did you hear anything mid?
Wow. Wait. This is spooky.
Might have side.
Some part of me is like, don't commit to this. All of our information got broken immediately. We only know where one player on site is. We don't know the state of the rest of the map. My gut instinct is telling me that there's like people already here and ready to help this guy. Like, I think if you go out, you're running into like 3 or 4. And that's like losing. Because we wanna manipulate the map so that we can hit a site that's like less than, I would say less than 3. Like 2 is manageable. Like if we see 2 on a site, I say that's go time. Anything lower is a little iffy. I think 3 people can hold a site. I mean, this is so tough to like justify too, because it's like everything got broke. We know where only one player is. It's not like that guy's dying for free. Yeah, and I think you recognize it. I would call cancel.
Breaking them.
Like you walked, but there's like your team's still posturing. I would be like, cancel this. There's no way. There's Vise, Gecko. There's one more. Yeah, you called it, but I would have called it like a little earlier, right? Yeah, look at that. Look at that, dude. 1, 2, 3. There's probably a 4th right here too. Yeah, this is the correct call to like rotate out. Oh, but we lost Spike. That is quite
Down B.
literally the most unfortunate thing. Yeah, we just started losing duels too, which is kind of tough. No, go fight this guy. I would rather you take a risk here, and they're going to like gamble rotate quickly, and so we should be ready to fight these guys down here. So I would hold for a bit. Well, now hold on a minute. This state of, yeah, wow, this Jet booked it. This dude was like, I killed that guy mid, see ya. Yeah, good play. Good play from him. He actually read that really well. I mean, that's tough. This is actually tough. Yeah. I mean, darn it is correct for sure.
I have retrieved the spike.
30 seconds left.
I mean,
What was here?
yeah, I would walk for sure. This is a good.
Heaven.
I can't smoke it.
One enemy
Yup.
remaining.
Best I can do is just smoke CT.
Yup, I like this. You double up with your boy.
Oh,
10 seconds left.
Yup.
Dart.
Planted.
And that smoke is like Giga. Not yet. A little early.
Last play.
Oh, whoa.
I can smoke you off. You want me to?
no.
This is good. I like this. Yeah, I like that so much. Like you going out and refighting that, I'm down. To be fair, I thought that cam would be able to see, but it didn't. So that dart is actually justified.
I'm the last.
There's King. Thank you for the 10
I
watch
got my
streak.
telephone.
I'm done. This is a good draw. Yeah, clear, right? Yep. What? Oh, okay, I see what happened here. That's gotta be the most annoying way to die. This dude's right here, jumps across, peeks after your drone keeps going. Oi, 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 man. You draw? Yeah, you just heard the jump. This guy kills 2? Oh, that's so illegal, man. That guy killed 2 with a with a sheriff. No way. Unfortunate on your draw, King. That kill kills 3. Oh, that's even worse, dude. That's even worse. He kills 3 with that play. Well, GG. Yep, well, well.
Right here.
See, that's the kind of risky play. Not that you can perform that like a jet, but that's the kind of risky play on like the economic disadvantage, right? Because these guys have sheriffs and like pistols. That like would have been sick for you to do. Like that guy got mega rewarded. He probably shouldn't have got rewarded for such a dumb play, but he took the risk and it paid off dramatically. They still can lose this round. Don't get me wrong. This is a little greedy. This is a greedy plant. I'm down though.
Enemy's got an
Last player standing.
Yup.
One enemy remaining.
No way. What a guy. You just came over here to flex that you won the 1v4. Oh man, oh man, oh man, dude. Okay. Alright, dude. What a play. Holy moly. What a play, dude. That's sick. Good intuition on the last guy. I would not have expected him there.
Good to go. Good to go.
Excellent play. Yeah, snuck that round back into the... You stole that from the jaws of victory. Well played.
Deploying drone.
Let's not get 1D.
Oi, oi,
There's a bush thing at the entrance.
Wait, I'm in the wall.
See,
You're in.
he's in that Johnson and one's close.
Scanning ahead.
Smoke me.
That's such a good dart. Good dart, good ult.
And jet.
This is also a cancel. This would honestly be a cancel unless like you guys flew past this wall. This is a cancel for sure. 100%.
I have nothing to lose. I'm running in there.
I mean, yeah.
Left and right. Left.
This is so like this is like they get spam priority, right? And so that feels really awkward, you know? So like it's not like we can go in there for free. You guys don't really have a lot of utility. We kind of got stalled. Like we tried to save the ISO, which we did. Saving private ISO worked out like a charm. We now know that there's 3 people on site, which is not advantageous to us at all. That's like a nightmare. So this is definitely a cancel, go somewhere else. Or re-hit later if they expect you to go somewhere else.
Yeah, just leave. There's at least 4 here, bro.
There you go, finally.
I mean,
Let's go.
Jet's at 80 back, like she was back CT though. She might have an op. They're gonna beat us on the rotate.
Now see, this is where like this lurker comes in mega clutch because right, they want to re-clear this information and they don't have a like, well, they do have a gecko, but like I don't think geckos like to re-clear with wingman unless they're like hard fighting. Like they can re-clear with flash. This guy's doing it dry because he's an idiot. But oh, and he won that stuff.
You silly.
That stuff. Oh well. Your entire philosophy now is just to go deep. Like plant as open as you can and go deep.
Revealing area.
I don't think there's anyone here. I would honestly walk. Like plant and then we want to get aggressive because we want to catch them off guard. And if they expect you, whatever. Because we honestly don't have a lot of post-plant utility to work with. Like we have double shock darts, but that's it. They have 4 dudes and a wingman, so and that's going to get baited out. So we need to go before, like, we have to stop their retake. So I think playing off site here is actually incorrect for, like, the first time. Especially since their Clove is still alive. That just makes it, like, really awkward. Because I think what you're going to do, and what you probably should do, is, like, you play, like, deep here, or, like, window, and you, like, Shock dart.
I'm playing off.
Yeah, I think this is incorrect.
Rash isn't done with you.
I mean, you would have gotten thrashed. I guess that's something to consider too, right? If you saw that as an option. That's such a good play though. The thing about that though is like if it doesn't get broken early, like now they know fully that you're like off site. And now that makes like the retake easier because they know that this early space is free. And now they only have to worry about contesting this space. Which is way easier to do if they're not worried about backside. Wow, okay, nice. Holy moly, they didn't even clear backside. These guys are trash. Let's go. So you get smoked off. Which honestly is now a death sentence. Yep. Yep. That's tough. I mean, that's a little tough. Don't get me wrong. So whenever you need to stall for vision aspect, we use shocks first. I'm saying this after the fact, right? This guy literally domes you. You know, like, you were spraying smoke close. We know, like, the rule. Like, whoever's closer, it's easier to track down. Like, through your bullet trails. This guy also just, like, he blasts you.
Player standing. Out of
Oh. Ah, that guy should have just kept fighting. Oh, well.
Like,
I have the spike.
I mean, it's go time.
We're throwing off. Push up.
He killed me. Or 5.
Well,
15 buys killed me.
6 and 15 now. Busted.
oh, okay. Now the like this mid game is really tough because your entry into A got stifled, your lurker got here and then got checked heaven. Now you're kind of in this spot where you're out here and they have no initiative to push you. And so you guys have to take a risk. And I honestly think you should just all walk mid, which is super annoying. Of course, like they were already doing that, but like, yeah, and you join them. So like, yeah, life's good. We have like a similar like view of the game.
You can go back A.
I don't. The wall did not get triggered. I would not go back A. At least not without breaking this door first. Like if you break that door, then you walk back A. There's players going to be stuck like here, right? Because you don't want to be here when they're doing like an A split, because you just get like creamed. And so like that forces players to play deeper, like here. And if they're on site, this is still like a threat that they kind of have to worry about unless they have a player here. So if you just like re-enter without doing this threat, they're still back site, so you're chilling. Or they're like hard front site and you get like a fair fight.
Yeah, this revive's dead. They're dead.
Let me know.
I'm waiting for
This is awkward. I would walk. I honestly wouldn't treat this as like a maybe not. Maybe I do treat this as like a normal execute. Dart out, flash out, smokes go, and then you take sight.
droning.
Take flight.
I think the drone's probably fine too.
Spike by the way, Sova.
Heaven.
Who happened?
Hold my
Backside.
heaven. Hold my heaven.
Or CT in it.
No, I would plant backside. Because they have this control, and there's like no threat, and we have control of CT. We don't want to plant in a way that like diminishes like the aggressive fights we want to take, right? Because since we're down numbers, we want to get aggressive, and in order for us to get aggressive, we need to be able to like fight from both sides. So honestly, like this plant in this particular spot right here would be really good because this allows you to push through. This allows you to like recheck heaven, or like this allows the player to recheck heaven and then still can contest the spike later. Or you just plant for backspite and you make them come to you. Like that's also a good option. You just like keep fighting these guys, keep watching here. Something along those lines. I think this default plant is a little too what's the word? Probably I would say the word is like disconnected from the intention of like what we should be running.
30 seconds left.
Heaven smoke is on.
And so yeah, you immediately get. I would personally not stick this. You're kind of crazy for that.
Good flying.
Spike planted.
That's actually wild that you stuck that. By the way, by the way, I personally would have flooded on you because their team should be. Look, because actually that also gives us information, right? Because they didn't flood on us when we tapped the spike. It's a 4v. It would be like a 4v2. They didn't throw utility. There's absolutely someone flanking. I think this is their current configuration where they have like someone deep. One of these two spots is like 1-on-1. There's one guy here, two people here. There's actually 3 heaven and the gecko was there. They didn't flood? Are you kidding me? That's wild. I do think there's still one flank though.
3 heaven.
Last player standing.
Oh, there was one flank. Ah, there he is. There you are. Found you. That's tough. No, yeah, because... Okay. That's so tough. They didn't flood. I would have had a complete incorrect read of this round. But I think planting here still would have done justice because we plant here. I mean, it allows them to like come out. This flank still can work. You can play backside for these guys. I mean, they drop. You take the fights. You guys lose the fights. No big deal.
Whoa.
Your round was kind of cooked from the start. Need a fracture VOD? Just play fracture. Keck.
Revealing area.
I'm done. We take mid control.
I'm gonna fuck start.
I'm done. That smoke is oddly cringe. That smoke is, it's this guy on the angle, yeah? That's the only reason you'd throw that, or you're like here?
What's up, Evan?
That was so right. That's so tough. I think you shifted, what, at the last second?
What's up, Evan?
Yeah, you shifted to shoot something. Yeah, you shift to look this way because you're anticipating this peak, because this one actually seems really likely. I think a lot of players don't like this peak, though, because it's a bad fight. But people will still take it because they're crazy. But then this guy gets his timing on you. You got outplayed. And then that was a good flick, good micro. It was just like the last bullet didn't connect.
Spike down mid.
Oh, there's actually 2 upper.
This is so fucked. Oh, that's both smokes, by the way. What's...
Spotted B. I have the spike.
Yeah, now the enemy team did the right thing where they're just playing containment. One guy's right here watching, maybe right here watching. Other guy's right here watching this. And now your mid is contained, and now they can kind of just like have like one player right here and then like one player flex. And Live's chilling. If they re-clear, these guys are fools. Because they have such a good positional advantage. Yeah, you guys are actually just like... You guys are kind of like... Your team is currently like Hannibal Barca. The guy who invaded like Italy in like what, like 200 like something BC. Where like you guys took the space, like the promised land. You're in like the heartlands of Italy right now. And they got you like hard contained by like covering your exits. And now you're just kind of stuck here. Like you guys took your promised land, but now it's your prison. And it's like really hard to leave mid. You guys, this guy's crazy. This Cypher's actually insane. Anyway, did your team have you? Your team unironically doesn't have you. Unfortunate. Yikes.
Scanning ahead.
Yeah, you learned your lesson. You learned your lesson. Stop going up here unless you're going to like jump off or come here. Or if you're just going to chill like here, right? Because this is an off angle that's really tough to fight, right? Because you have 2 threat angles. So life's good. You come down here, you have cover. We have a play. I'm down. Okay, hold on. I see a bit of a... The IGL in me is saying, hey, we just saw 2B. This guy's jump spotting. A is weak. Right? A is weak because there's surely someone here. And because somebody... Because he doesn't smoke this for free, right? And so I'm telling these two goopers to go away. And like you keep this guy's attention. Yeah, A is super weak.
Huh? I won't. I got you. Yeah, I got it.
Gun here.
Wow, actually, wait, that Reyna ran to A? Christ.
Take flight.
One's a library.
There's just somewhere to go here. We going A or B?
We only got 48 seconds though. I mean, I could dark top.
Nah, we have to pick a site here because like any sort of like mid play against 4 when we're down numbers is too weak. So like you regroup one of the mains and just hit main. Whether that's B or A main is just it's up to you. But like you can't like dick around in mid too long. Because like there's no like clear path, right? Because this path sucks, this path sucks. Because they're two long idle hallways. So like any sort of like scaling speed is really bad. So it's like a really weak play.
Want to take it and try to.
And if like the only way you get to do like any sort of mid play is if you walk up, because it's like these fights where you're actually looking are not bad. But like scaling that way sucks, so we can't go that way.
Standing ahead.
What's up?
Up on mid.
30 seconds left.
Oh, that's such a shit smoke. I'm sorry.
You got in the smoke faster. Oops.
75 on Clove.
Last player.
Yeah, and this round just fell apart. Okay. So we learned a couple of things, right? As we're trying to envision the enemy. And it's like they actually contest mains.
Enemy spotted.
You holy moly, thank God they got you. No, too slow, too slow. They're coming out. The second you run for this gun, this is smoked off, you run for the gun, this is dart time. Don't line it up, just chuck a dart, come out with your squad. Because they're hitting. It isn't like play it safe and drone.
Oh shit, I haven't.
Yeah. A little too slow. You recognized.
Planted. My
Holy moly. This is so chaotic. I'm actually I'm down for you to chill. Yeah, I'm done.
One enemy remaining.
One C.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Warning happened.
Get out of my way!
I'm playing for.
Yeah, I'm done.
Or ult.
Last
Yep.
player standing.
I'm down.
I am the
Fuck.
hunter.
Yep, we have dart for tap.
Scanning ahead.
It's fine, we delayed long enough. Oh no, we didn't. They got it halved. Oh, missing that first phrase. Oh, that was disastrous. All good though. All good. Okay. All right. So now we have to start. It's interesting. Okay. All right. That's tough. Well, let's see. Like a pattern started to emerge that like we take unnecessary. It's weird. Like on defense, we don't take enough risk. And then on attack, we take too much. If you catch my drift. Especially when we don't need to. I'm trying to determine the overall, because like lining up with the defense, something kind of clicked in my head that we don't really match intentions really well. I could probably spell that better. Or like make it easier to read. And the only reason why I think we have a struggle with this in particular is throughout the entire attacking set, there's always been this like disconnect. If you like, if you can call it that, right? Where like we do an action and then our team does an action. Or actually, it's usually reversed, right? Our team will do an action. There's a team action. And then there's your action. And within these lines, like these like connecting pieces, something's severed. And so when there's like a level of intention somewhere, we don't match it. Right. And so I guess what that would look like is if I go back to a couple of rounds. Let's just talk intention real quick. This round was kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie. Let me go back a little bit more. There was a couple of weird rounds we had where like we didn't match. I find
Maybe we should try to like plant open this round.
Yeah.
Oh shite, I lost my pen. Rock.
So it's like, let's see if this round's a good round for it. Right, so this is obviously a rush, right? Our setup is 4-1. So we can rely on our alert to get like information to us. Take space, do whatever they need to do mid, and then we can also cancel, right? So we don't have to commit to this play. Which is good to keep in mind. Like, this isn't a 5-man rush. If it's a 5-man rush, you're going as fast as possible and you're matching your team speed.
Deploying drone.
One's out.
Yeah, and so they call wait. And now, like, what this should be, in your mind, is there's heavy resistance. You're not going to be able to get out for free, right? And so the intention here is probably to rotate.
Oh.
And this timing is unlucky because it's like, I want a dart, you want a molly. Unfortunate timing, was actually perfect from them. Right, like you both throw it roughly at the same time. That's hard to like see. And so your team is posturing, right? But not really wanting to go in, but we just used everything we needed to go in. And so what the call to the team has to be, because they rely on this piece of utility to like go in, is, and this isn't like the best round for this example, I admit, but I do want to like draw the similarity. Now, like, our intention can no longer be to take site because it's going to be gross and icky. But if your intention is just maintain this control and take duels with your squad, that's a good play. And so like we shouldn't be looking to like fight this guy through a smoke, or like use additional utility to flush him out.
I'm out of side.
Right, if you guys want to chill here, that's fine. I'm down. But their intention, the second this guy pops this, you can go in. But he doesn't, right? But I'm still down for you guys just to chill here. But the second you like want to stop doing the play and match your teammate's intention as the initiator, you're the vocal one. You're like, cancel this, leave a player, let's go away. Right? You say that with authority, you say that with power, and then you move on. Because actually, at the end of the day, that is what you guys like do. Actually, you don't do that. You kind of like kill everybody. You like force them mid. They rotate off. You like go back B. People die. Everything's good. And you just walk up and kill people. But let's just like break down how we got to that point.
I'm heaven.
Right, because these guys are just really willing to just sit here and take these fights, because I would be too. Like, if you guys are willing to give me these fights, I'm down. Like, the attackers love these long range fights where we don't have to scale into sight into your utility. That's like prime real estate.
Let's leave. Let's leave.
Like, those are the fights where honestly, like, I'm surprised everyone left. Like, they were willing to just give us a bunch of fights that we're down for. Like, these are the fights I'd like to take.
Spike down B.
But I think like the more egregious example is in this like 3v4. And I touched upon this, but I really do think that this would be like a really helpful case. Is like this Reyna is pushing. You have a guy top site. He's pushing. It's like just plant back site and then join one of these two and doing like something. Especially when the threat is up here. Because if you plant here, now you force their hand. They have to do some crazy stuff. Your Reyna can actually pause and then peek whenever it feels like better. And then there's like a whole lot of like greater value. But like if we match the intention, all went backside, planted backside, fought like this area, came over here, played this angle or something or whatever. Like this could have been an entirely different round. So I really do think that there is a disconnect. And I think that like fixing that would be like, it'd be huge. But it's like really vague is the problem. That is not how you spell vague. There you go. And the problem with vague notes is like this is not really actionable, right? Because when we talk about matching intention, think about like all that like goes into this. It's like you have to match speed. You have to match like the space taking, like how much space you want to take and stuff like that. It's a lot of like speed, space, and then like being a body. Maybe I need to watch more VODs because I actually don't think I'm doing this properly, personally. I'd say speed is definitely in there. I try to break it down better. I want to break it down better because I'm kind of getting mad at myself for not being able to tell this. So matching intention, we're matching their speed. Probably speed, position. And then matching like your utility. You can actually fight me on this. I'm actually down for people to like fight me on why I think these are true. If you want to just trust me 100%, you can, but like you can actually fight me. I'm down. Because I'm not sure if this translates directly one-to-one to how to like correctly convey like the issue. And so I'm going to make that your attacking note. But I'm going to try to be as descriptive as I can. You make How do I want to word this? Because I want this note to actually help you. Because I was kind of droning on trying to find a perfect descriptor for this. And this is definitely an error upon me as a coach, which is really annoying. So we have a disconnect on what the team intends to do and what play you make. I don't want to break this down. This is the first time I've actually been stumped on the direct note to give. That makes sense though. You're like a higher rated player than a lot of the people I face, or a lot of the people I teach. So let's see. We match intention by following the speed, direction, and utility of our squad. Because I'm trying to find the symptom. Because I think this is like the root cause. Because there's a lot of symptoms I could have went to. Right? I could have talked about like, oh, we need to fix like post plants. We need to fix like how we use utility. We also like we need to fix when we use like the utility, or like which pieces of utility we use at which time. But I do think that like the disconnect is the root, but I can't explain how to get better at it, which is so shameful, honestly, that I can't like. Here, I'm going to take the next 30 minutes to figure out how to like convey this. And I think the first thing I'm gonna do is like check out another good Sova player. Derek, down. I think attack is like more prevalent because we got our defense notes.
I was gonna have another shotgun probably.
Hollow's name, that's your one. Appreciate you.
Dude, Eric is snatched. Someone find this.
Scanning ahead.
Are you kidding me?
Holy.
Oh.
Nice.
It's like, I really do think like the speed is like everything when matching intention on attack. It's like, I want to attack A or B. And it's like, okay, it looks like the team's going fast. I want to go fast, right? And so we'll use like fast utility, like the dart instead of the drone, because the drone's a little too slow.
Oh, wait, that's...
Let's see.
Run that. Yeah, we saving. We saving.
Alright, we're bridge planning.
Revealing area.
Man, nice.
Reloading.
Alright, well.
Found them.
Holy shit.
Neon's here, Neon's here.
Deploying drone.
Yeah, on backside. Two backside.
I'm planting and I'm leaving. I have 5.
And it's like, Issues is trying to describe like what makes this play good versus what makes this bad, and like what makes this like a matching intention, right? So like, of course the play call was like throw an Astro Wall, we're going to plant for bridge. And like everything has purpose, right? Like the early arrow was made to like catch this guy. There's early shocks to break the trips. Like that makes sense to me. That makes sense to everyone. And then like the secondary drone is what catches me off guard, right? Like in all accounts, actually, maybe I see it. Maybe I do see it because it's like he wants to help them go out. Honestly, I don't know because the Yoru's ulting, so it's like why do I drone here? Right? Because the Yoru is going to get this information for us anyway. Actually, maybe this drone must be bad. I think this drone is bad because it doesn't match the intention. Like this guy's intending to go out and gather information. And so this is like really redundant. It gathers the same information, right? And just takes him out of the play. I feel like that's incorrect. I think this is like auto. Like if there was no like Yoru ult, maybe this is good because this acts as the information, allows them to come out, helps them fight. That kind of thing, but I think he has to be one of the ones that comes out and fight and then maybe drops back main. But like I don't think he's matching the intention as much as possible.
Deploying drone.
Yeah, on backside. Two backside.
Yeah, I don't think he's matching, right?
The guns are gonna need to spam, guys. I suck. Starting two.
Revealing area.
That's tough. It worked it. All good. Yeah, a lot of it is kind of like speed, yeah?
It's a trophy that you can wear.
I'm so curious though, because this doesn't seem like we match intention at all, right? Like we went to gather the ult orb. We shot a dart for this guy to come out, but we're not coming out with him, right?
Out of charge.
Jump up, I think.
Take flight.
And now the drone makes sense, right? Because it's like I want like the initial space, take control, whatever.
No. 12 seconds.
1 heaven.
Right here.
Looking 5.
Heaven, right side.
No horny, we're poor.
I'm doing it.
This guy's crazy. This guy's crazy. But that's like finding a timing, right? Like the intention doesn't matter with the team because he's away from this team. And he's not going to expect this push because I'm better. But every single one of these like...
Deploying drone.
Yeah, wait, something about this is different. What makes this play different compared to like the other?
Drone.
So like... They're walking up. They take this early space quickly. They get shocked. So what makes that drone bad? Because he canceled it early. This wasn't like it got shot or anything. He canceled it early because he thinks it's bad. So why does he think it's bad? It's got to be like, this guy's going out, so he needs the dart, right? That's got to be it. That has to be it. Because the intention is like, I have to support this guy with speed. Like, if I break it down that way.
Yeah, I'm done. Fucking trips.
Standing backside. Gonna make that dart.
Revealing area. I am the hunter.
Hit 80 close.
Right here.
Run back. Oh, I just got sped.
Jump broken.
I suck.
Peek 3, 2, Asher, come. 3, 2, 1.
Nice. Okay. And then he like intends to fight with this squad. It's like these things that like are missing, I would say. But how would I like discern this?
No.
Deep smoke.
Okay.
Take flight.
Could be top side.
Can't believe I spent 2 for this. But why doesn't he cancel this one? Right? What makes this one not good?
Smoke.
One's running back.
Alright, go ahead.
Oh, it looks like they weren't trying to commit hardcore. Like his entry isn't out, right? Hello SWP, how's it going?
Revealing
But now the dart goes. Oh, this is probably a fake, yeah?
Shock dart.
It was a fake. Ah, I see, I see. Something about that like kind of screamed fake to me. It was, okay. Oh my lord. Okay. So now how do I determine how do I make this actionable? Because this makes sense. Like when we match the intention and use what we have to use to like force ideas, because this is very macro heavy as a concept, right? Because it's macro heavy, it's really hard to make this actionable, because like sure, like the action could have been like always like run out with your team, or like another actionable thing is always like use utility when they're like entering, always, and like, but it really does feel like matching intention is like we match the speed and the location, probably. Unless like otherwise called, right? If they call fake, then like you need to match like speed and location still, but it's just like to draw them over, right? Then you turn into the lurker and life's good. I think we're going to change that. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep saying that you do have a disconnect, but I think matching speed and location matters. Yeah, because I think direction and utility is too like vague. Like speed and what's it called? Good lord. Match intention by following the speed and location. That checks out. I'd say that's like the big thing on attack is like we have a disconnect. I'm going to leave this intentionally vague to see if he gets it. Mojo's a pretty smart guy, so I think he's going to get it. I am worried about leaving this really vague though. Yeah, this is the first time I've been stomped. This means I have to do a lot more studying, a lot more work. Probably a lot more practice too. I should just play the game a lot more because then I'll be able to tell it a lot easier. But that's it. Those are your notes. Thank you for the VOD, Mojo. 15 minutes. Anyone can ask questions, comments, and concerns about anything Valorant related. It's the question time. You guys get a limited. Any question can be about VCT, can be about lore, can be about just ranked. Any sort of Valorant question is on the go. You got 5 minutes or 15 minutes on the clock till it turns 9 o'clock, and you're good to run it. Why? Oh my lord. I'm gonna check. Yeah, keep typing. I'm gonna be right back. If you have a question, don't mind me. I will be right back. I'm just checking my thermostat. All right. I could also just talk a big storm. Actually, I do want to see. How would I? How would I break that down? Kind of want to make an addendum
I will find them.
to help him out. I left that really vague. I kind of wish I didn't. I mean, I can always change it, right? I can always edit it. Let's see.
This bow has taken men and beast alike.
Okay.
I have found there is little difference. My ult is ready. I have the spike.
All right. So like, let's see. So we're here, right?
Scanning ahead.
First of all, that's sick. I didn't even mean to throw that dart.
Revealing area.
That's a little bad, but hey.
Scanning ahead.
That's probably horrible. I think it's a full charge bounce, and then like life's good. Or just throw it up here, yeah.
Revealing area.
He knows what he's doing in terms of like utility. But what is it? It's like matching the intention, right? My squad's about to go in, right? That makes sense to me. But if the squad's not ready to go in, you feel me? How do I don't know. That's like a feeling thing though. And I want that to be a feeling thing. I want that to be teachable. This has to be something that I learned instinctually. And so it's like really hard for me to teach. That has to be it, right? Like matching intention, that's gotta be like something I just learned off of feeling.
Revealing area.
Right, like they're looking to go in, then we dart for the squad, right? Or like if we're looking to take it kind of slow, kind of feel them out, you know? And it's like easy to see if your team's posturing to go out or not. I don't know. The initiator kind of has to call, like I'm darting for you and go in. You need to go in with the squad. I feel like that's like correct. Man, I learned this intuitively. I'm gonna have to study this for sure. I'm so mad. This is like I was, cause like I wasn't particularly talented at this game. I will be very clear about that. I did not come into this game like super really like big brain baller. I started bronze just like everyone else, and I worked my way up. And so the fact that this is a skill that I just developed on instinct kind of makes me mad.
Scanning ahead.
Because like I can throw the anyone can throw these darts, right? This is not like crazy.
Scanning ahead.
Just like everyone. Yeah, sorry. Sorry about that. Sorry. Yeah. I didn't realize a lot of people started out. I don't know. I kind of like breeze past. I played a lot of unrated, and so like my base skill was like too high. But like this, I'm still kind of mad that this is like a skill that I can't directly convey in like teachable form. Cause like what's the actionality? Like, so when I tell somebody to like, let's see, if I tell somebody to like match intention with the team, the action kind of changes, right? Like the team wants to go in. Okay, cool. The team wants to go in. I'm going to dart for them and come out, right? So that's like one example. The team wants to play slow, right? So if the team wants to play slow, then we like would drone, kind of get early information, see what's happening, right? Yeah, you did play a lot of those with me. Had a good 5-stack going. Maybe that note's good enough. Maybe I'm just overhyping it. I think that is good enough, right? I don't know, because I usually like to have like an action to go with it, you know? So the fact that I like just said, because it's very open-ended and like very interpretative based. So it's like, what does it mean to match intention? Well, I don't know, it just kind of means the team's play, right? Like, team makes a play, you go and do the play with them. That does require a lot of communication. Is that like a communication note? Is that like a recognize note? Like we have to look around, kind of like see how people are posturing? Because I'm kind of making it seem like you can just do it.
Revealing
Right.
area.
This is the one time I'm very open to criticism. Like if he has a rebuttal against me, I would actually listen. Despite the fact that I'm the coach. Just be psychic. I know that communicating is very, like, it's easier, like, to call this and to go out. Like, I'm darting for you, go out, right? But then the team's like, I don't want to go out. That's fine. Then we just change tack, right? Because there's so many times where it's just like, I really do think it's the root cause is like we miss intentions. Because like there were also issues where it's like we probably didn't read the correct play, right? We took so long, we didn't come out, we used all of our utility and they're all here. We should just leave, go somewhere else, you know? Instead of just chilling there and just waiting, doing nothing. Unless our intention is to wait there, get a fight, and then re-hit. But it's like, there has to be something to do, right? Like just hold, like, I don't know. Because I also want to temper the fact that he's also Ascendant. Like, if this was an Immortal, I would have been, like High Immortal, I would have been way more critical of how he saw the game, right? Like, he's not a bad player, don't get me wrong. Like, he pushed, like, Ascendant 3, and so he's, like, ready to go into Immortal, but it's like, does he really need to, like, he's already reading the game. Do I actually have to expect him to read the game flawlessly? Like, probably not. Or not even flawlessly, but, like, a high degree of success. And so reading, like, when to cancel, when to keep going, when to do all that stuff, I feel like that's, like, I don't need people to be able to do that yet, right? Ascendants are, like, the hardest to coach. Because there's so many gaps. And I have to pick, like, the right ones. Which is not a slight to him. Like, that, I mean, perfect. Like, keep climbing. Keep growing in Ascendant. Like, better than me. I'm still sitting Diamond 3 because I just can't win my games. And I'm not playing, honestly, to be fair. If I, like, started practicing, I would probably climb. But not my intention. I want to get better at coaching. Especially when these moments happen where I'm literally not able to determine the actionable, like, defense for, like, how he should be playing, right? And because of that, it's like, I don't know, it seems like I'm ranting right now. That seems kind of, like, weak when I could just be, like, still trying to come up with a solution. Let's see. How would I determine? Yeah, it can be helpful. True. Like putting all your thoughts out there. Yeah, I agree. I do think that's like when I get a lot of my thoughts normally like going. Yeah, that's usually when I'm in my element is when I'm speaking out loud. Is matching intention? It's got to be super situational. Like that's so vague. It's like, well, when are they gonna go out? When are they gonna do this? Like, should I like? It's like the usually it leads up to the call, right? I'm gonna actually add this to the notes because I feel like I need to. I'm gonna make that as the addendum. Yeah, I changed it to so that like this. I'm going to say that it's influenced by your pre-round comms, or so like or your pre-round plan, for example. So let's say like the plan is to rush. Like let's say you call like a rush B. Then like your intention is to rush B and your team should match intention. Maybe that's got it. That's like, I think that's the link. Is like what's called. Because a bad plan done together is better than no plan. And so like if you can match intention with like a plan, it's faster and you can just like go together, right? And so like when everyone's on the same page, you like do better. You feel? I think that's better than like what I was trying to like. I think I missed the link for the longest time. I think that's correct. I hope he sees this. But the note should be fine. Alright. That guy's completed. Alright. It was also a couple of the small things, right? But I feel like if you heighten out the big things, you can kind of change your like thinking process, and like now your plays kind of make sense, right? In like accordance to like what people are doing. I feel like that's correct. Yeah. If he doesn't see immediate growth with this, I won't be surprised. I think like this theory will probably take like 20 hours of practice before like this one's learned. I feel this is one of those it'll take a longer time to get with this theory than the other ones. Like this is not like the immediate see results kind of thing. All right, it's 9 o'clock. That's the end of my session timing. Everyone got done. We did one. Let me stop that. All right. We got our review in. It was a bit longer than I would have liked, but I actually had a crisis on if I determined if I like was teaching you properly or not. So thank you for the VOD. Good luck on the climb, my dude. Good luck on the skill development. Appreciate you for submitting. Thank you so much. With that, I am going to dip on out. Y'all have a good night. I will catch you guys next time. I will see you all Wednesday, same time. Bring your VOD. Peace.